He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one complete to Bateman. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New Orleans. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The Saints offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First big opening up the middle. 20, 15. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the 1st half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it! And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score! 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Eagles stretch things out even further. Final second now of this 1st half as this one is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime in a game that is all set. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And he's into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. The Saints will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Houston. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Bateman is the motion man. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is first and goal. McCarthy going to look to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A second effort, and he is in. Dameon Pierce, touchdown Saints. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Saints cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll take a shot for Watson. To the goal line and in. Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense and running back Dameon Pierce set to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw on the run is complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Houston. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He's got Laporta open on the left side. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Saints first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And the Saints first down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing again is McCarthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
The Eagles take over first and 10, and they're on the 8-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. This drive will start on the ground. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to extend the lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, here's McCarthy. That's a short one caught by Laporta. So back and forth. They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the...
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Houston. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The Saints offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. To the air once more is McCarthy. On target to Laporta.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be one sack away for breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are. We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. McCarthy to the air on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. McCarthy from the... Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back.
And, man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Oh, yeah. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take... First and 10. I'll give on the ground, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down. Watkins motioning over. They motion the slot man left. They'll stay on the ground. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Another carry for the running back. A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. They'll run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They face 2nd down and 7. Watkins motioning over. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Putting the tight end in motion. Now this time they'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add quite, Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
His kick is good. Set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.